Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Sunday afternoon or early evening with Tricia Alexander. Whatever the question is, the answer is love. This is a Babaful concert of music and spoken word. I'd like you to meet Tricia Alexander, the one with the guitar. Tricia's concerts are uplifting and heartwarming. She often uses Baba's words as well as her own poetry in between the songs. A little blues, a little jazz, a little folk, and she always closes her concerts with a few sing-alongs. And I first got turned on to Trish and have been a fan that she did not know existed, although I show up to all of her concerts because your love is love says it all. And it's in every one of your songs. So I will now and leave it to you.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. Yeah, I was saying earlier that I had some damage to my vocal cords and I lost my singing voice for almost a year, but it's coming back. It's about 90% back and healing, and so I'm gonna do more gentle things tonight, maybe a little more spoken word than usual. But I like to start out by just giving a little bit of background. And This is my 50th year performing professionally. 50 years. It's a miracle. It really, that's right. That's it. I am so grateful. I am just so grateful. And Last year, I started to do the Answer is Love concerts. And it was, Baba just was calling me to do only concerts that encourage the energy of love, community, joy, and gratitude. And so with just the general public, they're wonderful, wonderful events. But with Baba lovers, it's like extra special. It just always feels extra special. And as a result, I sometimes get a little teary. And so if that happens, I'll just breathe a little bit and ask you to know that I'm teary because I get overwhelmed with gratitude. I these days even more, I get so overwhelmed with gratitude that I got to know about Baba this lifetime. Um, my relationship with Baba actually started when I was in my teens because I dreamed about him. I had a dream that lasted for 3 nights, and I would go to sleep, then I would dream about him. I would wake up, and the next night I would go to sleep, and the dream would pick up right where it left off. And that went on for 3 nights. And so for years, I just thought he was like my spirit guide. And it wasn't until I was in my 20s I saw Baba's picture on the cover of a book and met a Baba lover, and it was then that I first time that I ever knew he had lived, he was a living person. And I just started reading his books and copying down quotes and magic markering all the books that I had, and writing songs about him. That was about when it started. So I've gotten to go to India twice. I used to go to Myrtle Beach Baba Center every year for about 30 years. I haven't been there in a few years now, but my first favorite Baba quote was, "I am closer to you than your own breath." That was the first phrase that just it landed in my heart and it rooted there. And for years I used to meditate on that. Baba said, "I'm closer to you than your own breath." And then about 10 years ago, I heard about this stress release technique called resting in the breathing unity. And it feels like it's been a gateway for me to understand more and more about that, what Baba said. I'm closer to you than your own breath. And now I start all my concerts by teaching people that technique. It's so easy. All you do is you shift your breathing perspective away from taking a breath and instead consciously allow yourself to receive the breath from all that is. And then consciously allow yourself to give the breath back to all that is. So just gently and consciously allowing yourself to receive and then gently and consciously allowing yourself to give the breath back. And by that, doing that, we connect for just a moment simply by breathing together. And this first song is a song that I wrote on my walking through the woods every day at the Baba Center at Myrtle Beach. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Ro. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Ro. Oh, beloved, you are singing, you are walking, you alone. My beloved, I am dreaming, I will follow, lead me home. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Oh. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Oh. Oh, beloved, you are laughing, you are calling, you alone. My beloved, I am listening, I will follow, lead me home. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Oh. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Oh. Oh, beloved, you are restless, you are crying, you alone. My beloved, I am coming, finally, finally coming home. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Oh. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Oh. This song that was written by Van Morrison. I don't think I've ever done this at a Baba concert, though I used to do it when I would sing before the programs at the Baba Center in Myrtle Beach. And it's one of those songs that if Van wouldn't have written it, if he hadn't beat me to it, I would have written this one. I can feel his heartbeat from 1,000 miles. The heavens open every time he smiles. And when he comes to me, I'm right where I belong. I feel him running through me like a river song. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. He brings me love, 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 crazy crazy love. Love, 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 crazy love. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. He's got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. And when I reach for him, he's always around. And he makes me happy, and he makes me feel whole. He gets me smiling from down in my soul. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. And I need him in the daytime. And I need him in the night. I wanna wrap his love around me, yeah. And do my best to hold on tight. Sometimes I get to drifting, I feel so far away. But he brings me sweet lovin', brightens up my day. Takes away my troubles, and he takes away my grief. Takes away my heartache, brings me relief. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. He brings me love, 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 crazy love. Crazy love, crazy love. Oh, Baba. The beautiful truth, this is one of my own pieces. The beautiful truth of my life in Baba continuously rises, renewing itself again and again in my mind and in my heart. With every breath, with every moment, his gentle love surprises, care-filled and attentive, and I remain a grateful part of love's ever-returning grace. Feeling nourished, feeling certain, feeling strong, lifetime after lifetime, I renew my vow, I take my place through the trials and tribulations, holding fast to his Daman. Nothing is more important to me than love's evolving flight. Resonating with this beautiful truth is all I have to do. There is no doubt. I know we all grow deeper in this light. Yes, me and them. Yes, them and you. Oh, Baba, perhaps this beautiful truth holds the key to staying true to the trust you have reposed in me. And Baba's words, in order to burst out in a mighty big spirit, to serve as a beacon for those who may yet be groping in the darkness of selfishness, love needs to be kindled and rekindled in the abysmal darkness of selfish thoughts, selfish words, and selfish deeds. The light of love is not free from its fire of sacrifice. Like light and heat, love and sacrifice go hand in hand. The true spirit of sacrifice the true spirit of sacrifice that springs spontaneously does not and cannot reserve itself for particular objects and occasions. There's a kind of love, this is one of mine. There's a kind of love that lingers, ever gentle through the years. There is love that's filled with laughter. There is love that's rimmed in tears. Love is sometimes tender teacher, sometimes it tears apart. Love that fills, love that empties, love alone that strains the heart. I'm a woman of conviction in a story not yet told. I'm an ancient country dreamer, and I've found that pot of gold. See, I've always followed rainbows, and that made me stand apart. Ever watching, ever waiting for that love that strains the heart. There's the pain of separation, there's the longing, there's despair. There's a moment of reunion, then it's gone. I don't care. I have lived 1,000,000 lifetimes just to hold a tiny part of this love that changes everything. This love that strains the heart. In one of his talks a few years ago, Charles Haynes said, Baba's work is to awaken us as love. He is our own true self. Long to see Baba as he really is. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words would never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left, me too. And when my love for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly on to die, I'd spend the end with you. And when the world was through, then one by one the stars would all go out. and you and I would simply fly away. Jai Baba, Jai Baba. So years ago, I came across a song that I don't know who wrote it. It was one of the jazz folks, like back in the days of Nat King Cole, and I still can't tell you. I'm sorry, I still can't tell you who wrote this one, but. What I do know is that it was originally a cantor, a Jewish cantor, and the melody was written off something that the man used to chant in temple, okay? And it has slowly become one of my favorite Baba songs. Was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he traveled very far, over land and sea. A little shy, but glad of eye, and very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Jai Baba. More Baba's words. Baba said, love is essentially self-communicative. Those who do not have it catch it from those who have it. True love is unconquerable and irresistible, and it goes on gathering power and spreading itself until eventually it transforms everyone it touches. One of my songs. On a day like this, in a world like ours, when I lose my way, I look to the stars. In the silence there, I can finally hear, and I remember, love must love. At a time like this, when there's battle lines, and the pull so strong to choose a side, well, I find a tree where I can sit and wait till I remember love must love. Love must love, that's what love must do. Love must love, my heart knows this is true. Love must love, it's not up to me or you. Love will do what love must do. Love must love, that's what love must do. Love must love, my heart knows this is true. Love must love, it's not up to me or you. Love will do what love must do. There's no battlefield where there is no fear. There's no better than when the heart is clear. And the only thing I am certain of, love is blind, it can only love. Love must love, that's what love must do. Love must love, my heart knows this is true. Love must love, not up to me or you. Love will do what love must do. Love must love. Love must love. Love must love. Love will do what love must do. So on a day like this, when we gather round, filling time, filling space with a joyful sound, all that love flowing outward bound, we live as love, and love must love. Love must love, that's what love must do. Love must love, my heart knows this is true. Love must love, it's not up to me or you. Love will do what love must do. Love must love. Love must love. Love must love. Love will do what love must do. Love must love, that's what love must do. Love must love, my heart knows this is true. Love must love, it's not up to me or you. Love will do what love must do. Love will do what love must do. Love will do what love must do. Love must love.
Ow, ow, ow!
Yay! Jay Baba. Thank
See
you,
why it's
Baba.
my favorite song?
It's one of mine too. I really feel like that one, well, they've all been gifts from Baba, but that one in particular, it feels like Baba wrote that song. I was just lucky enough to channel it, you know? So more Baba words. What have we got here? Oh, yes. So Baba, let's see. This is actually of all Baba's words that I've ever read, and I haven't read a lot of them because I'm more into the experience of Baba than the reading about Baba. But of all the words that Baba's given me this lifetime, these are my favorite. They've rooted in my heart and become my personal mission statement for this lifetime. Baba said, to penetrate into the essence of all being and significance, and to release the fragrance of that inner attainment for the guidance and benefit of others by expressing in the world of forms truth, love, purity, and beauty. This is the sole game which has any intrinsic and absolute worth. All other happenings, incidents, and attainments in themselves can have no lasting importance. And these days, especially these crazy days of ours, it feels like this is the most important way I can begin my day every day. I say that and then I begin my day, and it sort of launches me to live every single day, resting in and resonating the presence and the energy of love. And I think that that is probably the greatest gift I've gotten from Baba, and my life has been filled with gifts from Baba. Many that I said, Baba, you must have me confused with somebody else, but most of them have been really wonderful. Another song of mine. Taking a step, dreaming a dream. Here in the new day, a new life begins. Having a vision, living the truth. Here in the light, I am beginning again. Taking my time, trusting my nature, leaving behind everything now that doesn't belong. Believing in love, feeling alive. Here in the light, I am beginning again. Hearing a voice rise from the heart, coming together, coming apart, taking my name, creating tomorrow. Here in the light, I am beginning again. Hearing a voice rise from the heart, coming together, coming apart, taking my name, creating tomorrow. Here in the light, I am beginning again. Here in the light, you are beginning again. Here in the light, we are beginning again. And again. And again. And again. Jai Baba. These days, every once in a while, I get invited to do services at different churches. I get to do the talk and the meditation and the music and the invocation and the benediction, and it's been a really lovely experience because I always have the same thing to say. I talk about love, and that passes all the barriers. So, and this is a song, I've never done it as part of a Baba gathering. It's a song that was written by Peter Mayer, who is a fabulous singer-songwriter. But I was feeling called to share this one with you today, so. When I was a girl each week, Sunday we would go to church, pay attention to the priest. He would read the holy word, consecrate the holy bread, everyone would kneel and bow. Today the only difference is everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. When I was in Sunday school, we would read about the time Moses split the sea in two. Jesus made the water wine. I remember feeling sad that miracles don't happen still. But now I can't keep track, 'cause everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Wine from water is not so small, but the even better magic trick is that there's anything here at all. So the challenging thing becomes not looking for a miracle, but finding where there isn't one. This morning outside of my door, I saw a little red-winged bird shining like a burning bush, singing like a scripture verse. Made me wanna bow my head, 'cause I remember when church let out. So many things have changed since then. Everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. Yes, everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. J Baba, J Baba, J Baba. I gotta write a jazz song with just those words, I think. Next. That'll be my next assignment from Baba. So I don't know. I think in my last concert I might have talked to you about my Assyrian grandparents. In the Assyrians, my Assyrian grandmother was an Assyrian Christian. She went to the Assyrian Church of the East. And my Assyrian grandfather would go with her every Sunday, but he was really a Zoroastrian. And in Assyrian, Baba is the word for father. And my grandmother was, she was a Christian mentor. She was Christian by example, not by preachiness. And she would just say Baba all the time. She would get great news and she would go, oh, Baba. She would drop something and she'd go, oh, Baba. She would get bad news, sad news, she'd go, oh, Baba. So I had Baba's name in my ears and my head and my heart long before I had that dream about him, you know. And then when I had the dream, it was really thrilling. It was like, you know, we see, I don't know about you, but so often I'll have a sudden aha moment where I realize how long Baba was leaving his breadcrumbs in my life. So I would finally come to know that he was the one I had been waiting for, you know. Anyway, my Assyrian grandfather, on Sunday afternoons after church, we would all gather around in this little tiny TV room that was at Grandma's house. And while Grandma and the other ladies were all cooking some big Assyrian dinner, Grandpa would sit with us and he would tell us stories. And he would tell us stories about Ram and Krishna and Buddha and Jesus and Muhammad. And he would always end, every single time, he would always end by saying, but now don't tell your grandma I told you this. Because we all know how much she loves Jesus and we wouldn't want to hurt her feelings. So that was what I grew up with. And then the first time that I was in India, for the Arties, Jamie Newell was one of the musicians that was there, and it was the first time that I heard his song Danyavad, and I just thought, oh, that's my song, I can sing about all of them. So special thanks to Jamie for this amazing song, and feel free to sing along, but keep muted, otherwise it's cacophony. It's the only thing I miss that I don't like about Zoom concerts, is that I love, my greatest joy as a musician and performer is getting rooms filled with people singing along. And actually, one other thing I wanted to say, in the old country Assyrians always used to greet each other, and it would be this like solemn moment, and they would say the words, they would say Shlomalach, and then the other person would say Shenetilach, and it was this serious electric moment. It wasn't like, hey, how you doing? It was very serious, eyes locked. And I used to ask my grandpa all the time, what does that word mean? Shlomalach, what does that word mean? And he would say, oh, it's like peace be with you, but it's more. I can't explain it in your language. And many years, and I asked him again and again and again, and I would always get the same answer. And when I was in my 30s and touring, Grandpa had Alzheimer's, and he was out in a nursing home in California. And when I would get out to California, I would always spend a week or so with Grandma, and we would go see Grandpa every day. And he was at the point where he didn't recognize any of us, but I would walk the hall and walk the hall with him, and we'd visit, and I would just walk the long, industrial hallways with him. And he was in the old country, and he would just tell me stories. He thought I was just a nice young girl that was there to help him out, and he would tell me stories about the old country, and he would say, like, oh, that's so-and-so's farm. Oh, they talk to their animals there, and it works. They get better milk from everybody because they love their animals. And then he would say, oh, and that's the general store. That's where we all go to smoke the hookah. And then there's this and this and this. And so we're just walking, and he's in the village. I'm just in this nursing home, And all of a sudden he stops, and it was like he got hit by like electric shock or something. He just stopped, and he turned to me, and he looked at me, and he said, Shlomalach, it means I see that you are God. And then he was gone again. Then he was back in the village. And these days, younger Assyrians in this generation, they all think it is just a greeting, that it means peace, that it's the same as shalom, but the elders, the original meaning of it was, I see that you are God. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because Danyavad, the common understanding in modern day is that Danyavad means thank you. Well, I was singing this song at a gathering in Chicago many years ago when Aloba was with us. He was talking, and we were doing events with him. And I was on stage, and I was singing, getting ready to sing Danyavad. And I said that Danyavad, Meher means, oh, compassionate one. And Danyavad means thank you. And Alaba stood up in the middle of the audience. I don't know if you knew Alaba. He was big, he was forceful, and he was mad. He was all right there. He stood up, and he waved his hands, and he started screaming at me. And he said, no. Danyavad means bravo, well done. And so that's what it means. I don't care what anybody says. Alaba said it means well done and bravo. So that's what
Danyavad.
Danyavad, that's right. Baba Danyavad. Baba Danyavad, Baba Danyavad, Baba Danyavad, Baba Danyavad, Baba Danyavad, Baba Danyavad, Baba Danyavad. Oh, Meher, Danyavad Meher, Danyavad Meher, Danyavad Meher, oh Meher, Danyavad Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher. Krishna Dhanyavad, Krishna Dhanyavad, Krishna Dhanyavad, Krishna Dhanyavad. Rama Dhanyavad, Rama Dhanyavad, Rama Dhanyavad, Rama Dhanyavad. Oh meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher. Oh meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher. Buddha Dhanyavad, Buddha Dhanyavad, Buddha Dhanyavad, Buddha Dhanyavad. Muhammad Dhanyavad, Muhammad Dhanyavad, Muhammad Dhanyavad, Muhammad Dhanyavad. Oh meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher. Oh meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher. Jesus Dhanyavad, Jesus Dhanyavad, Jesus Dhanyavad, Jesus Dhanyavad. Baba Dhanyavad, Baba Dhanyavad, Baba Dhanyavad, Baba Dhanyavad. Oh meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher. Oh meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher, Dhanyavad meher. Jai Baba, Jai Baba. And now, because I can't resist, what grew in me from that beautiful song by Jamie is this song. One tree. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to capo it in a different place. I forgot about the limitations of my vocal range. Forgive me. I believe it's here. Yeah. Nope, that's not it. Sorry. That's it. One difficult thing about these, the vocal cord changes. One tree, many branches. Interesting. One tree, many branches. One love, one heart. One breath joins us together. Nope, that's not going to work. I might not be able to do that one today. Interesting. I'm going to try it here, and if I don't make it all the way through, I'll just stop. One One tree, many branches, one love, one heart. One breath joins us together. Here's where we start. One song, many voices, one world divine. One book, many stories, your life and mine. One love, one heart, one breath, one grace. One single source, one single light in every face. One earth, one sky, one life, one flame. So many dreams, so many fears, so many joys, so many tears. We are the same. One road, many journeys, one moon, one sun, one source, many children, one tree, just one. One love, one heart, one breath, one grace, one single source, one single light in every face. One earth, one sky, one life, one flame. So many dreams, so many fears, so many joys, so many tears. We are the same. One tree, many branches, one love, one heart. One breath joins us together. Here's where we start. One tree, many branches. One tree, many branches. One tree, many branches. One tree, just one. Thank you for your patience. So, I want to check my time. I think if it's all right with all of you, I would like to teach you all a tapping technique. It only takes a few moments, and then I'll lead us into one closing poem, Baba's words, and the closing song. Years ago, when I first started to study energy medicine with Dr. John Veltheim and the Body Talk system, he taught that the body has three brains: a brain in the head, a brain in the heart, and a brain in the gut. And he believed that that this three brain complex is what we call it, that the three brain complex is meant to function as one collectively functioning whole. And when the three brains are linked and functioning in collaboration with each other, the heart brain leads. So the head is about data, memory, logical thinking, linear thinking. The heart brain is the seat of the core self. It's the seat not only of our wisdom, but it's the seat of our authentic nature. The gut is our intuitive knowing. And his belief was that when these are linking and functioning as a single system, the heart brain leads fed with information from both the head brain and the gut brain. And so, and I've been, it's a simple technique. It involves, we tap on the head, around the heart, and around the navel. We breathe nice full breaths and repeat after me. I'm linking the brain in my head to the brain in my heart and the brain in my gut. 3 times. Again, I'm linking the brain in my head and breathe to the brain in my heart and the brain in my gut. One last time. I'm linking the brain in my head to the brain in my heart and the brain in my gut. And that's the whole technique. I suggest you do this every single day and watch your perceptual abilities expand. You will, it just happens naturally when we're functioning in the link 3 brain complex, that you'll go into a situation and suddenly you will be completely aware of everything that's going on. I mean, I have moments where I'll go into a place where I'll see someone arguing with someone, and it will almost immediately hit me, wow, she's really scared. And in being able to perceive reality that clearly, we're able to respond rather than react. And I think that that's another Baba gift, the ability to respond.
What is it called in case I want to review it?
It's called tapping and linking the 3 brains. And actually, if you want to email me at Tricia Baba, I'll wait till you get something to write it down. It's triciababa@aol.com.
Tricia.
Tricia Baba@aol.com. And if you
It's
email
Harry
me,
and Diane, so I don't know who will write to you.
Diane.
Diane.
that's okay. I mean, any of you can. Just let me know that you're a Baba lover, and yeah. And
Okay.
and I do.
That's
I have a
such
written.
gift.
I have a written thing that I hand out at my concerts to people, so I can just email that to you so easily. And I recommend that you do that every single day. Okay, so one more of my sonnets, a few of Baba's words, and then closing with a song. And then after that song, we'll have a few minutes of silence. So first the sonnet. This is a sonnet for love. Today there are no more words. There is you and love at long last come to stay. Today there is hope. There is joy, a tender heart, a clearer view, a quiet depth, a knowing smile, a kinder, gentler way. Today there is no doubt, there is no hesitation, there is no fear. There is only love, heart opening and soul deep. Today there is a shared vision. There is a future clear. There is a world slowly but certainly awakening from sleep. There is gratitude today, and there is grace. There is an eagerness to linger in peacefulness and in prayer. Finally, able to focus on the miracle of love that wears a human face. Finally, able to see that love in every person, everywhere. Whatever words remain unsaid have surely lost their relevance when love itself speaks here and now, in silence and in eloquence.
Oh,
And
Did you
get a copy of that too?
Yeah.
yeah, actually, I have a book of Baba poetry. I have several books of poetry and several CDs. I guess I never really say that anymore. I have CDs and I have a book of poetry. And if you want just that poem, it's called A Sonnet for Love. Let me know and I'll email it to you. Okay? So Baba's closing words, my favorite closing words for Baba concerts. Baba said, I love you. Do not worry about your weaknesses. Eventually they will go. And even if they linger, love will one day consume them. Everything disappears in the ocean of love. Because I love you, you have a pool of love within you. When you feel wretched, when you fall in your weaknesses, have a dip in that pool of love. Refresh yourself in that pool of love within you. It is always there. Even if you wash your weaknesses every day in that pool, it will remain clear. Don't worry. Baba loves you. That is what really matters. And this song, this last song I'm going to close with, And then I said at the end, we'll have a few moments of silence. This is called Love Is All Around Me. I wrote it a few years ago as a medicine song for myself. I call this a medicine song because it helps me remember what I want to see. One of the other things that I learned in energy medicine about the head brain is that it listens to what I say. So if I say, God, this day is just gonna suck. People are so mean to each other. My head brain goes, as you wish, Tricia. And literally, it will lock out all my other senses from seeing anything except that which confirms what I believe to be true. So there could be this amazing act of kindness happening right next to me, and I won't see it. So I wrote this song to help me remember what I want to see. And it works. Love is all around me in this world. Love is all around me in this world. Love is all around me, I am absolutely sure. I can see it 'cause I know what I'm looking for. Joy, joy is all around me in this world. Joy is all around me in this world. Joy is all around me, I am absolutely sure. I can see it 'cause I know what I'm looking for. Hope, hope is all around me in this world. Hope is all around me in this world. Hope is all around me, I am absolutely sure. I can see it 'cause I know what I'm looking for. Peace, peace is all around me in this world. Peace is all around me in this world. Peace is all around me, I am absolutely sure. I can see it 'cause I know what I'm looking for. Love, love is all around me in this world. Love is all around me in this world. Love is all around me, I am absolutely sure. I can see it 'cause I know what I'm looking for. One more time, love. Love is all around me in this world. Love is all around me in this world. Love is all around me, I am absolutely sure. I can see it 'cause I know what I'm looking for. Last line, I can see it 'cause I know what I'm looking for. Last time, I can see it 'cause I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for.
Let's unmute for Babas J. Avatar.
Megan.
Baba
Baba
Ki
Ki
Jai.
Jai.
Avatar.
Meher
Baba
Baba
Ki
Ki
Jai.
Jai.
Avatar.
Avatar
Meher
Meher Baba
Ki
Ki Jai.
Jai. Ki
Thank
Jai, Baba. Ki Jai.
Thank you.
I am
Thank you.
Wonderful, Tricia. Wow.
Lovely.
Mm.
Oh,
Thank you.
Absolutely charming.